You can see that different section of the engine represented by the color. The color actually is the temperature.
The exhibit is showing how some of the novel research that we're undertaking in the university is helping to develop more environmentally friendly jet engines. Our research is examining materials and looking inside them using the X-ray diffraction and neutron beam techniques so that we can be confident that they will have the properties that we require and will be able to produce more efficient jet engines for the future.
What we're doing here is allow the visitor to have a chance to look inside the engine. It's like they're having an X-ray eyes to go into the engine, to experience the engine.
We start off with a 3D film, effectively, which shows the path through an aero engine as if you like the air travelling through the engine. So it brings up cross sections and it takes you through the different stages of the aircraft and the temperatures and the pressures of the air and the rotational speeds and so on. And it brings up what we called, or what are our top trump cards or our master cards, but they're actually material science cards. And the cards actually show, they have a picture of the use of the material, they have a picture of what we call the microstructure of the material, as well as the attributes or the properties of the material. So things such as the tensile strength, the melting temperature, the density, and quite an important factor is the strength to weight ratio.
And you can use these cards to look at different materials and compare all the properties and see which one is better for whichever design process you're looking at. You can then go and design your own jet engine. So we've got quite a lot of engineering and science behind there that's hidden away, but the front end is a jet engine and you can put in different materials and select a button and your aeroplane will either take off and zoom around the world or it'll crash and explode. So we're trying to get the students or visitors to think about the materials that are used in the jet engine and consider the impact of the materials that are being used. So if you want a really good quality material that operates well under high temperatures and has good properties, it may have an environmental impact using that material and it may be very high cost.
It's not just all about getting X amount of people from A to B, it's about getting X amount of people from A to B, but as environmentally friendly as possible and as efficiently as possible.